records out on radio that you may or may have not heard of. Gentlemen, I don't Bergenstein.
Yeah. Yes, sir. We go way back.
You're Bergenstein to me. You're not Hitmaker. You're Bergenstein.
Yes, sir. Ski. It's all love. You got
How
that.
you
You
feeling,
got that
man?
though. Shit, man. I'm just in here working, man. Staying afloat, man. During this crazy times, man. I can't stay out the studio, Kev. You already know me, so it is what it is.
Listen, right now there's a few producers that I feel like that's owning radio.
Yeah.
I feel like Take Key is owning radio. I feel like you're definitely owning radio. So it's a bunch of producers. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of people, you know, I know a lot of your story, but a lot of people don't know your story. This is Come Up Show Live, and I just want to educate people on the things that you done. Like, it's a lot of records you got on
Right.
radio right now. Can
Yeah.
you just give me the last 5 records that's on the radio right now? Just the last 5. Look, you
I don't
can't.
know, Kev. I don't know, Kev. For the last 2.5 years, I done had like 20% of urban radio every week for like the last 2 years. I
Now,
probably had like 7 #1s. I don't even know how many top tens. A lot, man.
a lot of people don't even know that a lot of the big records that come out, for example, Meek Mill Dangerous. A lot of people don't know that you produced
Yeah.
that. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't know that you produced a P&B Rock song.
Yeah. The
I like
PNB Rock.
yours.
That
I,
one did Pop Smoke, Christopher Walken. Shout out to my dog Derek Milano. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. I mean, dog, it's so many records. I'm in the matrix right now, but yeah, a lot of people do or don't know. I think a lot of people just getting hip right now. I think Thoughtbox Remix, when they actually seen me with the girls and that whole stuff, and I was in the video, it was like, oh shit, Yung Berg is Hitmaker. Like, that's crazy. But I mean, that was the plan from the jump. Like, that's why I didn't announce when I became vice president of Atlantic. I ain't announced it. I ain't do no press run. I ain't do no, yeah, I see the hat. That's a good look. That's a good look. I ain't fucking do no press release or nothing. I was just like, shit, let's just put that work in. And then from there, A Boogie looked back at it. That went #1. Salute to you playing that. I mean, you support everything from the new cats to the solidified people. Anything I do, so I appreciate you, bro.
listen, let's go into storybook
And
on
Thoughtbox
it.
about to go gold too. So good looking on
Can I
that
get
too,
a
because
can
you
I
just
get my
told me.
plaque? Like, can I get
Yes,
a?
yes,
I mean, I got I
yes.
don't
Plaque
have
it.
that many, but I would like
Soon
to
as
have
it's
one.
certain.
I don't have that many
Man,
plaques, man.
stop. I ain't got that many. Whatever, bro.
I ain't got that many.
Yeah, all right.
So I want to take them on a journey.
Uh-huh.
Now, some people know where you're from, some people don't.
Right.
So, if I'm correct, you're originally from Chicago.
Yeah. South side of Chicago.
Right. Now, how did you make this? How did you even get to? Because I'm talking about before Yung Berg. How did you
Uh-huh.
get into the business? What did you have to do to get into the business? You know what I mean? People
All
need to
right.
know that.
So my name was Iceberg back then at the time. Some crazy Philly history. I actually lived in Philly for a while around them times or whatever. Like when I was trying to get on, Eve actually gave me the name Yung Berg. Shout out to Eve, my sister.
Mm-hmm.
And I was around a bunch of street dudes. These guys named LEP from Chicago, and then I ended up meeting Kanye. Kanye Books and No ID did my demo, and then I got these street dudes introduced me to DMX, and that's how I got my first record deal.
You was
I
signed
think
to
I was 15
Bloodline,
years
right?
old, 14, 15.
Yeah, you was
Bloodline
signed to
Records. Shout out to
Bloodline, right?
Bloodline.
You was signed to
Yeah, I was
Bloodline, right?
just with X like, yeah, I was just with X like 2 weeks ago. I just gave him a couple records too. We went crazy in the studio. Shout out to DMX.
Ain't that crazy? Like
Shit come
things just
full circle.
full circle. That's
Mm-hmm.
really crazy, man. That's really crazy. So
Yes, sir.
Shauna is from Chicago, right?
Yeah, I was Shauna hype man. Shauna is like a big sister to me. She was
Wait a minute.
infamous syndicate and all. Yeah, like her first I grew up with Shauna, like literally like was one of the first ones that helped me with the music stuff and did all the stuff with me. She took me on tour when she had Get Some Head. I was her hype man back in the day. That's what's so crazy about the story too. Shout out to
Wait, you was kidding playing it? That's what you was doing?
Yeah,
Can you
well,
hear
I was
me?
trying to get on. I was doing whatever
Can you
whatever
hear me?
necessary to get on. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Can you hear me? I was on that
Yeah.
vibe. I was
Hold
on
on
that
one
vibe.
second. Hold on one second, bro.
Mhm.
Really? So wait, was you embarrassed when you did it?
Hell no. I was on the road. She was giving me, I mean, I had more money than her because I was trapping back in them days. I was selling weed, being a bad little young kid or whatever. But, yeah, like, but shit, I was on the road enjoying the life on the road with chicks, with Shauna and all them. It was a cool vibe. It was all
Wow.
good. Yeah,
Wow.
man.
Wow. Man. So this is my thing, right?
Hmm.
So you're the head of A&R at Atlantic. Am I correct?
Yeah, one of them.
So is it safe to say that you can walk any artist in, like Benzo, you have so many hits at the level that you're at. Is it a process they have to go through, or you say, look, I believe in this person, they're hot, let's ink the situation?
It depends. I mean, shit, yeah, I could walk anybody in, honestly, like, especially with backing it with me and my partner, what we doing. If I walk in there and I say that, yo, I'm gonna be involved in this project, I'm gonna produce this, and I want to sign them, they've allowed me the opportunity to do that. I've done it twice already. The first time I did it with a girl named Malibu Mitch. Shout out to Malibu Mitch. I signed Malibu to Atlantic, but she was through a parent company, through a production company. Work out. So we ended up having to part ways, but Malibu's still great people, and I'm still working with her to this day. And then my artist Rocky, who's signed, who I brought in. I mean, and they knew her incredible songwriting skills, and they had seen her on my gram and all this other stuff, so they just gave her a deal because I want to work with her. Yeah. So yeah, yes.
So let's move on to the next level. You were working with all of those artists. You were
Hmm.
signing Bloodline, but then you segued into Koch Records at one point when you became Young Berg. How did
Yeah.
that? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Shit, I came to LA. The crazy thing is I came to LA and I was working and I ended up linking up with a few different guys or whatever. Actually, I came to LA with Troy and Jay Irvin. And they've always been my mentors and guided my career for a long time since I was a kid. And I came out here, I was writing a bunch of records, and then I ended up stumbling across these producers, and I ended up starting a company with them. And then I wrote and produced this song called "Sexy Lady" with my friend Rob Holiday. And we went every club out here in LA, and then I went to it was every DJ in there. Shout out to DJ Echo, he brought me in there, and I basically told my life story, how we talking right now, and I damn near cried in there. I was just I laid it all on the table, and then my record went from being a mix show. Then I kept staying in the clubs. Then I looked up 2 months later, 3 months later, it was the number one record in LA. And then the labels came beating down my door. And that's how I got my label deal with Epic Records.
Mhm. That's really it. Now, we can't forget the record
Mm-hmm.
"Sexy Can I," the one that you and Ray J.
Yeah.
You produced
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah. I co produced it and I pretty much
Okay.
wrote the entire song.
You and Ray J, y'all still conversate or?
Nah, we cool. I mean, shit, we ain't talked for a long time after the love and hip hop shit because I ain't like how his manager tried to play around with me and with my whole shit or whatever. But at the same token, we end up that's water in the bridge now. That shit was like 6 years ago. So we spoke and we cool. And nigga was like, we need to do like a project, me and you rapping and I'm singing. I'm like, boy, them days is over. I'm an executive now. This shit is a rap,
Oh.
nigga. I ain't never rapping again.
You like the O's is different now. The commas is different. The O's is different. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm more
Now,
successful and I got more. I'm more successful than I ever was in my whole career, even as an artist, being on the road, doing all this other shit. This shit right here is just a different level. And I'm in my 30s. I'm in my mid 30s right now, so I ain't trying to jump back out there. I'm good.
definitely living your best life. So speaking of love and hip hop, since
Hmm.
um since all of the accolades and stuff you received for all the work that you've been doing, have they
Hmm.
ever tried to come back to you to ask you to come back on Love and Hip Hop?
Man, I cursed them out so bad, and Mona and all them. I be seeing Mona everywhere. I just seen her at Puff 50th. I seen her at the ASCAP Awards. I was winning a bunch of awards or whatever, and she was just like, "I'm so proud of you." I'm like, "Yo, get by." don't, like them people are trying to ruin you. I'm just one of the ones that made it out because I got the hustle and the persistence to really do something. But I mean, shout out to everybody that did, that's on Love and Hip Hop, about to do Love and Hip Hop. Like, you know what it is when you sign up for it, so it is what it is. But never again. I gotta next TV show I do, I gotta be a producer, executive producer, so you can control the narrative of what's going on, because these people are trying to play you crazy for real.
So if you had to do it all over again, because you've
No,
experienced both
nothing,
sides of the fence,
nothing, nothing, nothing.
everything would be the same.
Exactly the same. I'm where I'm supposed to be right now, and I thoroughly believe that. Prayed on it, always thought about this run that we was gonna go on, how to make things bigger, how to just get the respect and the finances that I deserve off my hard work, and it's all kind of fruition. So at this point, it's not even a thing for me. Like, everything I went through shaped me and molded me to be the man I am today. So I can't complain at all. Like, the position I'm in, I have zero complaints.
You did something, going back to the Thought Box remix. I
Uh
remember
huh.
when you was on, when you were on live, and you said, "Listen, I want to reach out to artists that nobody knows, or that's on the way on the come up." And I noticed
Yeah.
you've been working with a lot of ladies, like
Yeah.
Juicy Fruit, Ruby Rose, Ruby Red. You've been working with a lot of artists.
Yeah, I did a lot of. I did this year. Like, my main focus was like, yo, this year we gonna come into it. We gonna break acts. Now that we got the juice, we gonna, what I'm saying, start working with new acts. So in their career, it feels like you can't write us out their history. We one of the first people give them their first hit. So with that being said, shout out to Philly. Bree Steves gave her first hit. Petty Levels gave her a hit. Um, uh, Juicy Fruit gave her a hit. Dream Dog gave her a hit, featuring G Easy. Who Do You Love? Thought Box remix, all 5 girls on it, and I'm sure it's more ladies that we didn't work with. I'm just off the top of my head; those ones come to mind.
Yeah. Well, I do this thing. Speaking of that, I
Uh-huh.
do this thing called Bras and Bars, where
Mm-hmm.
I get all these chicks that be spitting, and I just do a segment, and I just put nothing but chicks on it, because I've been saying this for the past year and a half. I'm like, yo, these girls is out rapping the dudes, like they just
Yeah, they going hard right now.
they bombing shit. Like, I'm just keeping it real. So my thing of it is, like, I do it. As a matter of fact, now I've done it. I do it every Wednesday on my live.
That's
And
hard.
shout out to Juicy, she was on there
I
on
seen that. She
Wednesday.
sent it to me. I
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. I really, I fucks with her. I fucks with her. I fucks with Petty. Uh, it's this new chick, 100 Proof Yanni from Philly. Fake bitches, Hero Rocky. And if I forget you, I'm sorry. Don't charge it to the head, not to the heart.
Yeah,
But
sure.
yeah, it's a lot of, I be having my eye on a lot of chicks that's doing what they do, and I feel like you're doing the same thing, but you're doing it from a musical standpoint for his own wax. Now, is there any artist that you haven't worked with that you would that's on your radar that you can think of,
Up and coming, or the up and
whether it be
coming,
they
or
here or they here?
I mean, shit, Beyonce, Jay-Z. That's pretty much it on that level. Um, Up and coming. I don't want to say on live because niggas probably watching. And they gonna be like, yo, like they gonna go try and sign the people that I say. So yeah, it's some people we working with that's on the low that we gonna that the people will see shortly.
Mm-hmm. Last but not least,
But
two
I
things.
got love for
Last but not
everybody.
least,
Yeah.
okay, of course. Last but not least, what is what is the next thing for Hitmaker? What's the next thing? Like,
Well, I mean,
because you've done you own the radio right now. Right now, you own the radio, so there has to be a different place you want to be in another 5 years.
in the next 5 years, we're establishing our company right now, Make a Sound. So I mean, I can't really speak about the next business moves that's about to happen, but some real big things are about to happen. Rocky is our first artist, my female artist. Her single features Meek Mill and Chris Brown. Her
Wait,
project is
who did
pretty
you
much
say?
wrapped up.
Who did you what artist?
My my
Wait,
artist
wait.
Rocky. Her first single features Meek Mill and Chris Brown.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Your artist
yeah.
rock. Okay.
So
Got
she's coming, and but yeah, we about to be the next. I mean, I like to I like to liken our shit to like a Bad Boy QC. Like we about to start our own label and be a real staple in what's going on in this music business and really break artists with our sound and everything that we have going. We've given other people opportunity off our production and our songwriting, but now it's just all about being under the Make It Sound imprint on the umbrella and taking this shit to the next level. So the next 5 years will be a powerhouse in this business, and then shit, I'll be in Malibu somewhere working, and then I'll probably take over one of the, you know what I'm saying, another big company like how we did with Atlantic Records.
Well, listen, this is what we about to do, right? Because on my lives, I let
Hmm.
people come in, I let them spit or sing or whatever. So I told everybody today, whoever comes in on the live, you know what I'm saying, they gotta spit something over one of your beats. So
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying, you hang around, check it out. I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
y'all gotta spit that fire. We gotta see what's what.
I'm gonna be
But definitely,
watching.
man. Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely, I'm glad you checked in. Of course, when you come back to Philly and your artist Rocky, she got to come to
Oh
the
no, we
dungeon, right?
coming. We
She got
coming
to
up
come to
there.
the dungeon.
I'm coming with her.
Like
Yeah, I'm coming with her.
you gonna spit some bars too?
Oh hell no, but I'm coming right there. I'm gonna hype her up. I'm gonna be a hype man. She a singer though. She a singer. She wrote a lot of joints with us as well. She co-wrote Rule the World 2 Chainz featuring Ariana Grande. She co-wrote Chris Brown featuring her, Come Together. She co-wrote Leighton Green featuring PNB Rock, City Girls, and Lil Baby, Leave Him Alone. That record went #1. So she heavy with the pen. She next up for real, for real. And on the outro, yeah, shout out to her. Shout out to my business partner Chris Sean. Shout out to you, Kev. Shout out to the whole Philly. Shout out to Troy Carter, Jay Irvin, Ryan Press, my whole Philly family. And then shout out to Meek. We got some shit on the way. And then shout out to PNB Rock. We got our whole PNB Rock Make a Sound whole project. PNB Rock about to walk in like 5 minutes. We about to finish this shit up. We finishing the intro. The whole project is done. Features on the way. It's 9 records. That's crazy. We just about to get y'all during the quarantine. We already got Fabio on a record. That's crazy. We already got Queen Nige on a record. That's crazy. We got Blueface on a record. That's crazy. So I mean, this next PNB, this next project you about to drop. My artist Rocky is on there as well. It's about to go crazy. All
Okay,
hits though.
bro.
All singles.
All singles, every
Yes,
joint.
sir. Yes, sir. Ski.
Well, listen, hit. Well, I mean, Bergenstein. I call you
Yeah.
Bergenstein.
Love, bro.
Listen, the next time of course, we come to Philly, we definitely got to link up and tell your artist that she has to come to the dungeon, which is the come up show. She has to come to the dungeon.
Of course, my brother.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. So lock in with me. You know I'm here for you. Whatever you need, Kev.
definitely, bro. Good for
I
checking
love,
in.
appreciate you.
Thanks,
One.
bro. All right, later.